What's going on, y'all? So this video right here is going to be about, I want to talk about hardcore characters, and the reason why I want to talk about hardcore characters is because I feel like the standard characters that I've got I have become kind of bored with, and I felt like I kind of needed a new challenge, and the Diablo 2 game actually offers a new challenge, and that is the hardcore characters. I have done 2 hardcore characters thus far, and both have been deceased, and that's kind of a bummer, but hey, it is what it is, man, and I actually kind of like the challenge of that. I feel that if there's something that I have mastered, and there's a new challenge to take up concerning the whatever it is that I mastered, I have to conquer that as well. And it's not just video games, it's anything in life, man. I'm an extremely competitive person, and I don't know, that probably won't ever change. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. It's in our nature to be beings that have dominion, dominance. I don't know if any of you have ever understood that term, or why human beings are so competitive, or why we like to win in whatever it is, or just be successful, is because we were created to have dominion. And that's what some of this game is about, man. You want to conquer. You want to conquer life. You want to beat the game different ways. And a hardcore way is a new way to do it. So the first couple of characters that I had, the first one was a paladin. What I wanted to do was I wanted to excuse me, I wanted to do zeal and then respec to hammers after I had got to about level 30 or whatever. And what ended up happening was I ended up dying in Chaos Sanctuary at about level 25. It was, I don't know, it was those last guys that, you know, you go and hit the, I don't know what you call them, you hit the damn things to get Diablo to come out, and it was the big freaking dragon dudes with the wings, and they spit out fire. Well, anyways, I was like level 26 and I died by them. I must not have had very good fire resist, and there was like 3 or 4 of them just blew their freaking fire on me, and I got smoked. And see, the second one was a little bit more successful with the second one. The second one was an elemental druid. The reason why I had a little more success with the elemental druid was because I was a little bit more conscious about death, and to just be more aware, more cognizant that I could die and that could be it, and then everything that I invested all that time into could be down the drain. So the reason why I actually really like that druid is because it had great offensive stats and it had great defensive stats. So my life with that elemental druid was about 800, maybe 820, somewhere in there, after I casted the Oak Sage, and actually I had a druid helmet that had +3 to tornado, and I put 3 sockets in it, and I had a perfect ruby in it to give it 38 more life, and I wanted to put a couple more in there just to, you know, I mean, it'd give me like over 100 life boost. So there was good defense there. I had some good resistances. I had Ancient's Pledge, and I had an axe, a 3-socketed axe that had some jewels in it with some res on it. A couple other little, you know, decent little all res things, and Nightmare, man, I mean, I was pretty close to getting maxed out with my all resistance. And then my tornado damage was about 13 to 1400, and I was actually killing people really, really easy. And I thought I was going to do really good. I thought I was going to be going through, you know, Nightmare, finishing Nightmare rather easily because I was killing everybody so quick. And then yeah, I was doing my Trav run, the first run there, and I I had killed all the high council except for one. I'm not even sure which one it was that was left. And I had my Merc had died, so that was my first mistake. And then I'm pretty sure my Elk Sage was gone. That was my second mistake. And then the third mistake that I made was that I proceeded to kill whoever that was with about half of my life left. And I actually killed whoever it was. I'm not sure if it was that Torque Ice Fist or that Gallop Flame Finger or whoever in the hell. But as soon as I killed them, it was that monster had the whatever stat, it had 100% chance to cast whatever it was. I don't know if it was Nova or what, but yeah, it was. I was dead in a flash, and it happened so fast. And yeah. So I ended up going to bed last night. I'm on spring break right now from work. I mean, I still got school, but I go one night a week, and yeah, so I'm able to stay up a little bit later this week, and that's not too bad. So I got a little more time to play some D2. I've been contemplating on whether or not to even get rid of my other characters, because I feel like I've kind of just mastered the builds that I can for playing regular, and it's just not that much of a challenge to to die and then be able to come right back to life and you still got all your gear. This is much more of a challenge. So all the gear that I had on that level 52 druid, which wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough, man. I mean, I probably had about 75% faster cast rate. I had all I had was the Inferno Stride, Demon High Boots. That was about the coolest thing that I had. But yeah, man. I mean, I can see it sucking where I get a lot of time invested into something and get some really good items on them, and then I die. But I don't know if I'm gonna get pluggy. I don't know if I want to do that, like rain stall and all that. Just seems to me kind of like a headache. I mean, I figure if I got ladder only rune words without pluggy, I think I'm content with that being the only mod, if you want to call it a mod, that I actually have in the game. I'll be able to transfer items still the way that I do, and I think I'm good, man. I think I'm good just playing the game much more legitimately than a lot of people like to play, man. I want to leave the game as is, and I want to make it as challenging as possible. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man. What is this, level 16? Yeah, level 16. I'm gonna keep going with this sorceress. I might try another build. If you guys know of any other builds for hardcore that are very viable with good offensive stats and some good defensive stats, let me know. I mean, I've been thinking about Hammerden. Might try another elemental druid. These sorceresses, they kind of suck because they can die pretty quick. That's the only bad thing, but teleport is nice. Teleport is nice. So hit me up with ideas, hardcore ideas, ways to be more successful in hardcore, or if there's a certain or particular build in hardcore that is better than others. Just give me some ideas, give me some feedback. Thanks, y'all.